Hey, everybody. Hey. Oh, Tim, you're going to start it off right for me. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the birthday blessings for my sugars. Yes, today my girl's birthday. They turned 14 today. And I'm just like blown away by that because I was remembering how I was feeling when I turned 14. And I wasn't feeling like so great. I wasn't feeling so great. I had a lot of doubt about myself and just wasn't feeling really good about myself. But they are fabulous. They are fabulous, a healthy self-esteem. They know they are worthy. They are just amazing. They are amazing. And so we celebrated yesterday. We had dinner. They had their best friends with us. It was lovely. Good day, mommy. Good day, Wayne. Thank you, Sekou, for the happy birthday to the girls. I will let them know that my congregation of joy is sending them some birthday love. Yes, yes, yes. And so since we're talking about birthdays, I also want to give a shout out to Tunde, whose birthday is also today. Abiome, happy birthday. I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today too, sharing the day with your goddaughters. So it's just so wonderful. So happy Monday. We are here today. There's some stuff going on outside, and my cat is just fascinated with all that's happening out there. But I am right here. I am present with you all, and I am just thrilled to say happy Monday. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice. Spirit and practice, and we get to practice and practice and practice because this week we are starting a new series. Yes, we are. Did y'all do your homework? Did y'all do your Ikigai homework over the weekend, or did y'all forget? Huh? I know it was lingering. I know it was lingering. Did y'all do your did y'all look at your list that you developed? Your list of what you love, your list of what you're good at, your list of what the world needs, and your list of what you can be paid for, and see the integration, see that there was a common thread there, and at the center of it is you. Your ikigai is you, and what you gonna do. What you gonna do is the question, right? And so whatever those answers are for you, go with it. Because yesterday for our Sunday in praise, what did we say? We said it's not ready, set, go. It's go, set, ready. Because we ain't ready. Sometimes we just are not ready. And it doesn't matter because God readies us. But we got to move. We got to move. We got to go. We got to go. So if you missed yesterday's Sunday in praise, please check it out. We had some little click glitches and technical difficulties, but it's worth riding that out to get to the substance of it all. All right? All right, y'all. I see Abiomi is here. Yes, yes. Happy birthday. So we're in our new series today. And I have been with this word for 2021 because so my cat right now is doing this on my sofa. And I know he's doing this because he knows I'm busy right now, but I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Oh, yes. All right. So I've been with this word for 2021. And I knew it was gonna be a morning sip theme. I knew it would be. I just wasn't sure at what point. And so now is the time. Now is the time, especially after Ikigai. Now is the time. So it's one of my quality of God words for 2021. So you know, one of them is well-being. I'm focused on my well-being. And my other word is quickening. Quickening, right? And so that is this week's theme. This week's theme is quickening. Yes? So I know when you think of that word, you might just be thinking about, things speeding up. And there is an element to to quickening that has to do with things going faster or seeming to go faster. But we want to take it to a spiritual level for ourselves, right? Because morning sip is what? Spirit and practice. So quickening Inviting quickening into our spiritual practice is the invitation this week. Okay. But I wanted you to keep in one hand your answers to your ikigai questions. Okay. Because it's all part of it, right? It's all part of a whole. From the very beginning of 2021, when we started out with prayer Jabaz, there's a theme, there's a common thread that's leading us in the direction that we need to go, right? All right. So you'll know how I start off when we have a new series. I want to make sure that we all are on the same page with our definitions. So there's many definitions for quickening also. Quicken, right? So these are a couple of the definitions that I'm going to share, and then I'll let you know which one we're really going to sink our teeth into. So the definition in the dictionary says to make alive in a spiritual sense, giving life or energy to something or someone, an inflow of divine vitality. That one is from 365 Days of Daily Living. A waking up to the full consciousness of who we are in the sight of God. And that definition is from the Bible. One of the Bibles that I use defines quickening as waking up to the full consciousness of who we are in the sight of God. Also, divine understanding. So the ones that we're really going to stick our teeth into is a waking up to the full consciousness of who we are in the sight of God and an inflow of divine vitality. Okay? So we're going to hold on to those. And then I said, okay, there's a metaphysical essence to this word quickening for me. And so, of course, here it is, the metaphysical meaning of quickening. Metaphysical meaning of quickening. The quickening of the spirit in the mortal body makes it eternal and not subject to death or corruption. Spiritual quickening is a waking up of the whole man, woman, to the full consciousness of what he is in the sight of God, is what I just said. The sense man or woman is only half awake, going about in a dream and thinking it is real life. The word of God is quick, and when it enters into a woman, man, she stands upright on their feet. Their divine understanding is awakened, and they know and see themselves as they truly are. Wide awake, alert, quick, and powerful. So that really, really resonated with me, right? Because are y'all having this experience of waking up, like really waking up, right? Having this experience of like, okay, something is happening here, but you can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel like it's almost, I was sharing with Sekou one day, it's like seeing through the matrix or seeing like another dimension. Is anyone having that experience right now? I'm having it so often, right? And I realize it's an aspect of quickening. It's an aspect of quickening. So I want to share a quick story. That's cute. I want to share a quick story about quickening that I experienced recently. So the second Sunday of the month, I do the birthday sermon. I do a sermon at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, which is my spiritual home. And I also do their weekly newsletter, right? So on a particular week, I had to do the newsletter that coincided with the Sunday that I do the sermon, right? And I realized that I was feeling some kind of way about this, right? I was like, I don't have time for all this. I need to focus on my sermon. And the other thing that was happening with my sermons was I said, I need to stop procrastinating, right? And that's how this whole quickening thing happened for me, because I was like, I got to flip my experiences of procrastination. And I felt at the time that the other side of procrastination is quickening, right? To do things faster, not to wait until the last minute. But it's so much deeper than that. So anyway, so I'm working on the newsletter, feeling some kind of way about doing it, because I feel like if I want to quicken my sermon, getting it done earlier, then the time that I'm spending doing this newsletter could be spent working on my sermon, right? So I got all this going on, right? Feeling some kind of way about it and everything. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm working on the newsletter. So I'm going through that whole process, right? And part of the newsletter includes like a quick summary, a quick little, a little sip. Let's say that it's a little sip of the sermon for Sunday. So I'm the person delivering the sermon. So I have to provide the little sip in the newsletter, which meant that I had to start working on my sermon in order to have this sip that needed to be included in the newsletter. So I'm doing it now. Mind you, I'm not realizing this in the moment. I'm not realizing that this is what's happening in the moment, right? So I get myself together. I start pulling things in that I need to include in the newsletter that's based in my sermon. I do all that. I get the newsletter finished. I send it out. It's all good. And then maybe the next day, so that's like on a Tuesday, maybe like that Wednesday or Thursday, I sit down again to start working on the sermon. And then I realize that the sermon was done. I did it when I did the newsletter. And all I needed to do now was little tweaks, little embellishments around it. But it was done. It was done on Tuesday. Talk about quickening. It was a quickening experience that I wasn't fully conscious of, right? Because I was so busy feeling resentment and feeling some kind of way about it, that I didn't have the presence of mind to know and to recognize that this was a gift that was being given to me by God, by the spiritual realm, right? And so I know that each and every one of you have a similar experience of feeling some kind of way about something that you say yes to. Yes, I will do this. Yes. And then the time comes and then you got an attitude about it, right? Or you're just feeling like, I can't do that. I don't have time for that, right? But then all the pieces just start to fall together with grace and with ease, right? And oh my goodness, that there are other forces working with you, right? That there is an inflow. There is an inflow of divine vitality that is happening, right? And sometimes we're not even aware of it because sometimes we're half awake. We're half awake. But when we wake up fully to it, when I woke up fully to it 2 days later, I could just say, well, thank you. Thank you. Right? And now I have that tangible, finite experience that I can now apply to everything, that I say yes to. Right? And that there is a quickening that is happening when you step fully into your yes, right? What's the definition? To make alive in a spiritual sense, giving life or energy to something or someone. When we give energy, when we give life to it, it is supported. It is supported on every level that you could think of. And the spiritual realm, our spiritual guides, our divine source, that which is the indwelling spirit within us, oh, supports us, gives us exactly what we need gives us exactly what we need when we need it. Yes, that is the go. That is the go and the go set ready. Yes, but we got to take action. So I could have sat and been bitter about the newsletter that particular week, right? And not do it, right? Be immature and belligerent and have a tantrum and not do it, right? But that's not who I am. When I say yes, I'm going to show up, I'm going to do it, right? And so there was a gift in that. It was a gift that I didn't even know was there. So quickening is that opportunity to step fully into the presence, to step into the presence with the presence that is indwelling within us. Yes? So I just want to read that part again. The sense woman is only half awake, going about in a dream and thinking it is real life. When we wake up and realize that our real life is to be and to own and to hold and to know and to feel and to radiate the individualized expressions of God, of the divine, of love, of joy, of compassion, of harmony, of abundance that we are, that's when we're fully awake. That's when we wake up from that dream, right? Of thinking that we're separate, right? We're one. There is one mind. There is one mind, not two, not three, one mind. And so the quickening is knowing that. The quickening is applying that to everything in a conscious way, to have full consciousness. Now, come on, y'all. I'll go back to sleep sometimes. Sometimes I go right back to half awake, right? I'm like, oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. Yes, 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 my servant is done. Yes, thank you, God. Yes. And then a couple of days later, a week later, a month later, I'm half sleeping again. I'm half awake. But the beautiful thing is that I wake up again. That's why spiritual practice, your daily spiritual practice, is so important because it is a tool to quickening. It is a tool to quickening that you can use to remind yourself, to remember, because we don't forget. We got to remember, right? We have to remember that we are the inflow, that we are the inflow, that we are the inflow of the indwelling spirit. Yes? And that the objective world is quickened by the indwelling spirit. That's from 365 Days of Richer Living. I read that, I think, last month. And I was like, yes, the objective world is quickened by the indwelling spirit. So those little blips that I've been experiencing, I know others have been experiencing too. Like these little like things that are happening. This little like I could like kind of like peek in to this spiritual realm, right? Right? That is knowing that the objective world, this finite world that we live and that we do our things in is quickened by the indwelling spirit. And we are becoming more and more and more attuned to that, awakened to that. And that is some juicy, juicy joy news, y'all. It makes me so excited because we ain't out here on our own. If you think you're out here on your own, doing your work, being your ikigai, you have so much support. The whole universe is supporting you. The whole universe is going to bring you exactly what you need, the people that you need, the support that you need, the champions that you need, the cheerleaders that you need. The universe is going to bring it because the objective world is quickened by the spiritual world. It's together. It's whole. It's one. It's one. And we are that expression, right? Remember the invisible series, right? We are the visible of the invisible. We make the invisible visible. We are the form of the formless. Not two separate things, one thing, whole and complete and fully awake. That's the journey, y'all. That's the work. That's the gift. That's the opportunity. That's the yes. All right, y'all. So that's what we're doing this week, our quickening series. I am so excited, as you can tell. Yes, yes. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you. I appreciate that powerful teaching this morning just for you. Yes, Mommy, it is all for you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's all for each one of us because we're in this together, right? We're in this together. One mind, one life, one love. All right, y'all. So I am Rev Melissa. I'm an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner, and I am a purpose coach. And that triune is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes, and connecting to the quickening that is happening. The quickening is happening and it's happening quick. So if you need support, if you feel like, oh, this is like an earthquake in my life, reach out to me and I will get you steady. I will get you steady on some solid ground. Yes, I will support you in that. So just DM me and we can set up some time to talk 101 right now. All right? All right. So we're living life in joy, connected to our yes. All right, y'all. It's time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news. Thank you all for the birthday wishes to my girls. I would definitely pass on the love to them. They are 14 today, and God is good. God is good because they are wonderful and they are a blessing to me and to Marco. All right, so what do I want to talk about? So I don't know if you got a chance to check out the podcast over the weekend. I dropped a new episode, Sacred Work, which was the perfect follow-up to Ikigai. And I even talk about Ikigai in my intro to the Sacred Work series episode. Okay, so check that out. Sacred Work, Sit with Rev Melissa podcast. You can check it out on Spotify and on other podcast platforms. All right. Wednesday, y'all. Wednesday, I'm so excited as I continue to celebrate Black Men and Black History Month. And so this Wednesday, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, my guest is Ty Stevens. And Ty Stevens is an amazing songwriter, and singer. He also is a dancer and an actor. So y'all just come on and check out my conversation with Ty on Wednesday and Living Life in Joy. We're going to have a good time together. On Saturday, we are meditating with the moon. It's the full moon at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. That's Saturday, February 27th. You'll be able to register today. Okay, I'm going to put up the registration today. So please register. It's a new link. Okay, all right. And then I want to share, if you were on with me yesterday and Sunday in Praise, I gave the Hero Hoodie update. And part of that update was activating the Congregation of Joy again. Yes, we got a new mission, y'all. And I'm excited about this one. It's Hero Hoodies for Children. That's our mission. And we are activated and we already out there. We're already out there because Simone came fully armed with the love. Yes, she did. She has purchased 2 of the Hero Hoodies for Children, and she is donating her 2, which makes it 4. All right. So I said my intention, the intention of the Congregation of Joy, is to donate at least 10 Hero Hoodies for children to the March movement. So what is the March movement for the Hero Hoodies? Oh, it's on, y'all. 3 cities 3 cities. Look at that grid, y'all. We ain't playing. Sekou is he is on the move. He is on the move in March, right? We got Louisville, Kentucky, March 20th, Memphis, Tennessee, March 27th, and Walls, Mississippi, March 28th. So we know the Hero Hoodies movement is alive. It is fully awake. The Hero Hoodie movement, y'all, is not half awake. It is in the quickening. It is in the quickening. So Hero stands for helping everyone reach optimism. And then you get your crown, right? For doing good, for being of service. Yes. So it is a go-go. You get one and one is given. Get one, give one. So you get one for yourself and one is given to the unhoused in March. We are focusing on women shelters. So, where there's women, there are children, right? So, children are with their mothers in shelters. And so, for the Congregation of Joy, I wanted to focus us on the children. So, in honor of my girls' birthdays today, they are donating the Hero Hoodies. They know that it's children given to children for them. And so they're really excited to know that they're going to have a Hero Hoodie. And somewhere in Memphis, Louisville, or Mississippi, two children will also have a Hero Hoodie. And they know that they're one. They know that they are one with these children. So please join in. Please join in with the Congregation of Joy. Please accept the mission. All you need to do is go to sekouwrites.com and make your purchase. Make your purchase. And he will make sure that one gets given to children at one of these 3 cities. So the deadline for this is 6 out of 10. Yes, Sekou, thank you. We got 6 out of 10 already because we got Simone's 4 and my 2, or I should say my girls 2. So that's already 6. So we just need 4 more. But I did start this off by saying at least, because you know how we roll in the Congregation of Joy, right? So it's at least 10, but we could do more because we are in that overflow, right? Because for the Congregation of Joy, Hero is also what? High emotion radiates overflow. So we believe in the overflow. And we are in the quickening of it all because the deadline is by February 28th, because we want to make sure that the Hero Hoodies get delivered in time for everything that's happening in March. So by February 28th, we will have at least 10 Hero Hoodies for children. Okay? All right. All right. So, woo, abracadabra. Oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute now. I got my wand right here. Abracadabra. This what we doing. At least 10 Hero Hoodies for children. Sekou writes, do it today. All right, y'all. I'll keep us posted as we go along in the week. All right. All right. So I think that's it for today. I want to keep us focused today, right? So Hero Hoodies, let's go. Let's go. Go, set, ready. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.